Be miserable or motivate yourself. Whatever has to be done, it's your choice. Those are the words of Dr. Wayne Dyer, who is an international bestseller and also a motivational speaker. Those words seem to ring true in my life. Although encouragement is appreciated and welcomed, I don't necessarily need a cheerleader or my parents at my heels for me to want to achieve something more. I'm going to explain to you how growing up in a low-income household, working jobs I didn't enjoy, and my ventures as a musician opened my eyes for me to obtain a higher education. Growing up in a low-income household really implanted in me to do better for myself. My parents only had a high school education, so they were limited in the jobs that they were available to work. Being the oldest of 6 children, I saw firsthand how hard it was for them to provide for all of us. Subsequently, I had to work during high school. It was very hard for me to manage my time as a student and also have to have a part-time job. But it was necessary because I had to pay for things like school supplies, clothes, field trips, and things of that nature. Speaking of jobs, we've all had jobs that we've hated. Me personally, I worked in a factory, and I just stood there all day and did the same thing over and over again. It was very physically exhausting, and I felt like for what they paid me, my time was a little more valuable than that. I've also had jobs working construction where I did get paid a little bit more, but at the end of the day, it just wasn't satisfying. It wasn't something that I really wanted to do. So it helped me realize that I need something that I enjoy and also something that compensated me for what I was doing. And an education is the perfect way to do that. Doing things that you enjoy don't always pay the bills though. I know for me personally, I'm a musician. I love to play music, and I've played in various scenarios with music. I played at church before where they didn't really pay me, but it was really fulfilling, but they didn't compensate me for what I was doing, so I couldn't really make a living off that. I've also played in country bands where I did get compensated a little bit, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't sufficient to take care of myself or a family in the future if needed to. So it's very important to have both something that you enjoy and something that pays you the money that you deserve. And an education is something solid that you can build a foundation on instead of waiting to be famous, and play music or be a professional musician. In conclusion, motivation, when derived from yourself, is an invaluable trait. Everyone is motivated. Why not be motivated by something that's worthwhile and fulfilling? Although I haven't given you an exhaustive list, I hope you now understand how growing up in a low-income household, working jobs I didn't enjoy, and also my conquests as a musician have helped me understand how important it is to obtain an education.